and get right into it. Pat, you, Dan Marino, Kurt Warner, our very own Kurt Warner, the only quarterbacks to ever win an MVP and play in a Super Bowl in his first 3 years. What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty surreal to be anywhere mentioned with those two guys, and it's a tribute to my teammates, really, it is. And I got put in a great situation and then trying to maximize it every single day.
Well, when you look back on last season, that game, that loss to the New England Patriots, man, how did that motivate you to get back to this game?
Yeah, when you're that close, I mean, you want to make sure you get back to next year. And so I think all the guys on the team, we just took it one day at a time, went through the process, maximized every single day that we had, and found a way to get here.
Maximize the days. You have definitely done that. Speaking of maximizing, you know, Kansas City Chiefs, they moved up. Andy Reid moved up to get you in the draft. And now you have that franchise to its first Super Bowl in 50 years, and you could possibly give your head coach his first Super Bowl victory. What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, we want to do it. We want to go out there. We want to play our best football. We know we're playing a great opponent, but we're going to try to win the game. And, get one for Coach Reid, get one for Kansas City, and then get one for everybody.
I'm always interested in the journey that it took to get to this place. And when you go back to that game in Denver and you're laid on the ground with that hurt knee, what were your thoughts then? And did you think about getting up from that to make it back here?
Yeah, my thoughts then were all bad. I'll just say that. But I mean, it truly is. God is amazing. I mean, he got me where I'm still healthy now this day, and I'm out here playing my best football with a lot of great people around me.
This offense has been incredible. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, 7 straight times they scored touchdowns. You guys scored touchdowns. I said, if I was on that defense, I'm just turning in my pads, man. Can this offense be stopped?
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of weapons, I'll say that. I mean, and we went out there and scored a lot of points, put a lot of good tape out there, so now it's about playing a really, really good defense and just playing the way we know how we can play.
When you see this 49er defense, where do you see problems, or where do you see you'll have your biggest challenge?
Yeah, I mean, they're good everywhere. I mean, that's what they are. They play off each other. They know the scheme. They do it well. And so for us, it's about going through the process, going through the game plan, and just executing the plays when Coach Reid calls them.
You got a cannon for an arm. But last week, a couple weeks ago, you got to use those legs, man. And you said you haven't had a run like that since high school. That was a run you made like that in high school. Do you remember that run?
I do. It was in the playoffs, first round of playoffs. And it was very similar where I was running on a 4th down, actually, and I spent almost exactly the same and literally got in the end zone. I was just as tired that time as I was this time, I promise you.
And it all ended up in the same place, and that's the end zone, man. Good luck with the game, buddy.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, thanks for the
thank
time.
you.
Chris, that's the master of ceremonies right here. We just talked to. Back to you, buddy.
Appreciate you. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, I think it's still early for all that. I mean, obviously, I feel like I've had a great career so far and doing things that I wanted to do and things that I didn't even think I was going to do, honestly. But at the same time, it's just a tribute to the guys around me. I kind of take it one day at a time, understanding that not every single day you have to maximize it, and I'm going to try to get to playing good football every single opportunity I get to. Yeah, I think it's about executing the game plan. I mean, obviously, we understand that this is a very good defense. They're good everywhere, defensive line, linebackers, DBs, everywhere, and they have a great scheme. And so for us, it's about going through the process, executing the game plan, not trying to do too much, and just doing what got us here. Yeah, I mean, obviously, Sammy, he plays great football every single time he's out there. He does so much for our team everywhere on the field. And with guys like Tyreek and Kelsey that they're trying to take away, Sammy has been putting in a really good postseason and really helping us get to where we're at. Yeah, we understand. I mean, they have a great defensive line, and they're really good at pressuring the quarterback and stripping the ball from the quarterback and doing all those things. And so for me, it's about kind of weathering the storm, not trying to do anything crazy, just do what I've been doing, get the ball out of my hands. And the good thing about this offense is we have a good offensive line, and then I have a lot of receivers. If I can just get it to them in space, they can score touchdowns. Yeah, I wasn't lucky enough to get to meet Kobe, but the impact that he made in my life, I mean, it was huge. The way he was able to go about every single day when I was a kid, and the work ethic and the intensity that he had to be great every single day. And then even to this day, I mean, now I still watch videos on YouTube day before games and just listen to him talk and how he puts everything in perspective of being great on and off the field with his kids and his business ventures, and then obviously his play. And I mean, it's a tragic thing. Prayers to his family but he made a huge impact in my life for sure. Yeah, it would mean a ton. I mean, obviously with Coach Reed and how much success he's already had, I mean, every single year he puts out a good football team. And his work ethic, the way he's able to go in every single day and just grind and give us everything he has, I mean, we're going to go out there and play with that effort and give everything that we have to try to get him a ring and get Kansas City a ring. Yeah, I mean, my faith has always been big with me. I was raised that way. And it's something where I go out there knowing that I'm playing for him every single day and that I'm playing for God and I'm playing to go out there and glorify him. And obviously I want to win every game, but as long as I'm glorifying him every single time I'm out there, I can walk with my head held high when I get off the field. Yeah, I mean, I've been with Brittany for a very long time, since high school, and the support she shows me and that I try to show her is something special. And so she supports me in everything that I do. She really is someone that makes an impact in my life every single day. And so for me, she's going to be here. She'll be cheering loud, and that's what I love about her. And she's a huge impact in my life. My parents, I mean, obviously with my dad playing in the MLB, it showed me a lot on of what it took to be a pro. And then my mom and how she raised me to go out there and work hard every single day, they're a huge impact in my life. Yeah, celebratory dance. I don't know if I have any dance. I don't have any dance moves. No. So if you're going to find dance moves, you got to talk to like Travis Kelce over there or something like that. I usually let him do all that. Yeah, thank you though. Yeah, when I got hurt, I literally had no idea what was going to happen. I mean, when you look at your knee and it's in the side of your leg, you think the worst. And so for me, I credit those training staff of just getting me back, pushing me to be great every single day. To maximize any rehab that I had, and lucky enough, it wasn't bad, and I was able to get myself back here. I know for sure mentally I'm better. I mean, the fact that I'm able to recognize coverages and protections faster and being able to go out there and put us into the best play. Obviously, the numbers aren't the same as last year. I mean, it's hard to put those numbers up, but I thought as a team we found ways to win in a better way, and it prepared us better to be in this moment. Yeah, I've always been big on loyalty. That's one of the things I've always believed in. It's people that have been with you since the beginning and that have been with you since you were anybody, kind of bringing them with you. And I've been lucky enough to be around a lot of great people and a lot of great communities, and it's special to have them here and them supporting me to this day. Yeah, I mean, we get in grooves sometimes where I feel like that everything that Coach Reed's calling is open and that guys are getting open on every single route. And I've been blessed that I have a lot of great weapons around me. I have a great coach with Coach Reed and Coach Bieniemy calling plays, and I'm able to go out there and maximize my opportunities when I get them. Can you name 4 of the current Oscar nominees? I cannot. I don't know one of them. Just going out there and being the best quarterback and player and person that you can be, no matter who you are, no matter what race you are, no matter what. I mean, just if you can go out there, be a great person, be someone that competes every single day, your teammates will accept you, and you can be an NFL player, you can be a doctor, you can be whatever it is. Yeah, I mean, I think we've definitely showed that you can play the position in different ways. I mean, even with us 3, we play in a lot of different ways. We all extend the play, but in different ways. And it's great to have young guys like that in the league that I'm going to have to compete against for a long time. And I know it's going to be a battles every single time we play against each other. Yeah, I mean, I think with Tyron, the first day he got here, I understood how much of a leader and how great of a person that he is. And I think with Tyron, he's someone that I listen to every single word he says. 'Cause I know it's what we need to do and how we need to get into the position to win the football game. And you can see it with how he plays the game. I mean, it inspires everyone on our team. I haven't tried any local food yet. Hopefully I can get some of that here soon, 'cause I know they have a lot of great food down here. Yeah, I mean, it's you have to just kind of accept the excitement that it is. I think it's amazing to be here, to be in this atmosphere, to be at this podium. It's where you want to be at when you start training camp in St. Joe, Missouri. And so for me, to be in this moment, I'm just just enjoying it as much as possible. Yeah, I think it was huge. I mean, just the way you have to be able to make throws from any platform and still be accurate is something that I feel like I'm able to do in the NFL now. And being able to use your core strength and not be perfectly balanced and still make the right throw is something that has really translated into my football game. The biggest thing that I learned from my dad is just to be the best person I can be every single day. He wants me to go out there and play my best football, obviously, but he wants me to do it the right way and be the best person every single day as well. Yeah, I think it's more just competitiveness. I think it really is. Just being able to have teammates around me that will listen to me talk, and they really know that I'm doing it in the best interest of the team, and not having to be the only leader on this team. I mean, there's leaders everywhere on this team, and so we talk to each other, we keep each other with positive mindsets, and it really helps us whenever we're down or whenever we're up to kind of keep the foot down and really take it one play at a time. Yeah, I think obviously there's confidence in your game. I think it's more confidence in the people that you're around. I think with the guys that I have around me that I have confidence that they're going to make plays, they're going to get open. And so for me, whenever there's a one-on-one, and I know my guys one-on-one with it could be a great DB, I usually throw the ball up and let them go make plays. And so I think having confidence in the guys around me has really gave me confidence to go out there and play my game. The best advice I heard this week, I think, was from Coach Reed, and he said just to stay in the same process that you're always in. Obviously, we have to do things that we don't usually do during a game week, but as much as you can, just stay with the same plan, the same game plan, the same days, schedule, and everything like that. And I think that advice has kind of prepared me so far, and I'm going to try to keep it going the rest of this week. I haven't played video games all season, but I'm a big Call of Duty guy, so whenever the season's over, I might hop on that. And I know I'm going to be a little late, but maybe they'll have a kind of a battle royale by then, so I'll be able to hop in that. Yeah, I attribute a lot of my early success to Alex. I mean, the way he was able to be a pro every single day, and the way he was able to go about not only being a great football player but a great human being, it showed me a ton. I mean, I learned a lot about how to read coverages and blitzes from him. He gave me a blueprint of how to go about a week and preparing yourself, and it showed me how to have success at an early point in my career that I don't think I would have got anywhere else. He never tells me not to scramble, but he'll tell me when I'm not doing things the right way. And so there's times where I might try to scramble before going through my reads. And so for him, he reminds me of that, but he lets me be who I am. I think that's what's got me here and had me have my success that I've had so far. Yeah, I'm a little superstitious from my baseball days, so I wear the sleeve, the headband, and the wristbands, and that's what I kind of go with as far as every single game. The fastest I got up to was 96 in the state tournament, so I could throw it pretty hard. I'm not gonna say it was I had great control, but I could throw it hard for sure. Yeah, the Mexico experience was amazing. I mean, to be in that stadium, to be in a great atmosphere, it'll be a lot like being in the Super Bowl. I mean, just have the kind of split fans and knowing that you're in a place where they love football. I mean, it was a great experience. I think prepared us for this moment here. The hardest play call. I don't want to say them because I don't want to give away our plays, but I've had play calls that have been over 20 words, and so we've got a few long ones there. I try to get code words, but sometimes he wants to make sure that we call it to every single person. I can't give away that one, but they're over. Every week it seems like we have a play that's over 20 words, and so there's some that have gotten very long. Luckily, in my third year now, I can kind of get them down. Those first 2 years, there were sometimes I was stuttering in the huddle. The favorite. I like the Macarena. That's what Byron Pringle did, and that was a good one. We were supposed to all do it, and then he kind of just took it by himself and shined with it. Mm-hmm, yeah, I don't plan on playing baseball anytime soon. I don't know if Brett Veach would let me. So, but it's something I've always loved baseball. I still love watching it. I love to go over to the Royals and watch them play a lot. I love basketball. I love to be at basketball games as well. I wish Kansas City had a team, but I go to some of the Mavs games and stuff like that when I'm back home. And so I love just sports in general and just being out there. Well, I like to eat. It depends on what time the game is. So I usually get eggs in the morning, eggs, a little omelet and everything like that. And then later I'll get a little bit of spaghetti and then maybe a steak depending on the day. So I go back and forth, but the most I would say is barbecue, and it fits well in Kansas City. I have a place called Jack Stack's Barbecue in Kansas City that kind of caters me food a lot of the times after the game, and it's a meal that I'm always looking forward to for sure. Yeah, so I was number 5 all the way growing up. I was always number 5, and I got to the Chiefs, and someone was already number 5, and so I kind of went with my mom said something to me. I went with number 5, and then I was picked number 10 and made it 15, and so that's how I ended up with 15. I don't know. I always wanted to do something different. I didn't want to have the same number as my dad, and I didn't want to have the same number as anyone else in the league. And I thought number 5 translated to football, baseball, and basketball, and so I chose that one.